I cannot wait for the trade deadline to be over so all of these ridiculous rumors can just come to an end, please. What is up, guys? DJ Eastwood here, running back home with the most brutally honest Philly sports takes on YouTube. Some people don't like it, but it's because some people don't like the truth. Hit the like button if you like the truth. Hit the dislike button if you like lying to yourself. And hit the subscribe button if you're new. I give you these podcast episodes every single day for free. I'm on my subscription. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. And so you know exactly when I go live so you can jump in the live stream and get it popping and cracking with the rest of us. My intro is over. Listen. Of course, trade deadline is approaching. There has been rumblings that James Harden wants out of Houston, or he could ask for a trade. Now, you know how people stretch every single thing for clicks on the internet. This is a stretch. I already made a video about how James Harden's not coming to Philadelphia, but I want to elaborate a little bit on how much of this is a stretch. James Harden could ask for a trade, and there's teams that he could prefer if he did ask for a trade. I mean, ESPN's the new CNN at this point. We're just stretching stories left and right to make up anything we can to get people to watch it. But listen, let's say James Harden does ask for a trade. He has apparently, according to Kendrick Perkins and Jay Williams, narrowed his targets down to Brooklyn and Philadelphia. Now, I just want a quick comment on the Brooklyn thing. I already think Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving is an implosion waiting to happen. I couldn't even imagine how dysfunctional that team would be with a ball hog like James Harden. You're talking about a Kevin Durant who couldn't hang or could hang, but couldn't handle all of the controversy or all of the whatever in Golden State because he wasn't getting the ball enough. He couldn't handle Draymond Green telling him what to do. That's a narcissist. Kevin Durant is an amazing NBA player, but he's a narcissist. It is what it is. He wants it his way. He doesn't want anyone to tell him what to do, and he wants the ball when he wants it. Kyrie Irving is a narcissist. Same concept. Great player, but he doesn't want anyone to tell him what to do. Thought he was too good to play with LeBron James. Didn't want to be under anyone. He's not even going to get along with Kevin Durant. I can't wait for that. But you add James Harden in there, a guy that has the ball 75% of the game, takes 30 shots a game, and needs everybody to work around his system. That would never work. But let's get to the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, let's just look at Kendrick Perkins' tweet first, all right? Because, I mean, it's Kendrick Perkins. Like, I can't even figure out why the guy's on TV. The dude is unwatchable. He really is. It takes him 10 minutes to say something to get to the point. I already know what Kendrick Perkins is about to say legitimately 2 minutes before he says it or before he finishes saying it. I can't handle even watching the guy talk on ESPN. I'm not trying to rag him for his speech, whatever it is. I'm just saying there's certain standards as a reporter on TV, and Kendrick Perkins, for me, does not meet those standards. I can't stand listening to him talk, and he just makes shit up, comes at people, had a whole beef with Kevin Durant. He just does things to get attention. He's a new Skip Bayless type. He's a new Max Kellerman type. It is what it is. So why are we taking these tweets so serious? Why does everybody on the internet freak out when somebody like Kendrick Perkins says something? Who the hell cares what Kendrick Perkins has to say? But since it's everywhere and people are messaging me and tweeting me about it, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? I'm going to give you my thoughts, and they're not good. And if you can't handle the truth, you already know what to do. Kendrick Perkins just doubled down on his source that says James Harden wants to either go to Brooklyn or Philadelphia. If this is even true, I don't care. Because James Harden could want to go to Jupiter. That doesn't mean he's going to go there. James Harden could want to go to Philadelphia. James Harden this is not LeBron James taking his talents to South Beach. This is not a player that everybody wants because they automatically go to the NBA Finals if he's on their team. That's LeBron James. This is James Harden. James Harden does not have that power. I don't give a damn if James Harden wants to come to Philadelphia. I don't want him here. Not because he's not a great player, but because Doc Rivers and Daryl Morey came here to make the best out of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. And adding a ball hog like James Harden is not getting the best out of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. And I'm going to get to whether or not I would trade Ben Simmons for him and whether or not I think that's a possibility in a second. But that's Kendrick Perkins' tweet. James Harden wants to go to Brooklyn or Philadelphia. I don't care where he wants to go. The team has to want him on their team. Now let's move on to Jay Williams. Because Brian Jacobs from the Painted Lines tweeted this. Apparently he was watching Get Up on ESPN. I watch it sometimes if I'm on watching TV at the right time and it's on. I'm not going to set an alarm clock or something to make sure I don't miss Get Up with Rachel Nichols and Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think Daryl Morey is trying to make moves to get James Harden to Philadelphia. I've been hearing rumors. Hey, can we do a swap of Ben Simmons for James Harden? Real Jay Williams on Get Up ESPN this morning. Apparently, Jay Williams hasn't seen the interview with Daryl Morey where he clearly says you're not going to see any big trades until we see these players on the floor. So whose word are we going to take about Daryl Morey? Are we going to take, I don't know, Daryl Morey's word? Or are we going to take Jay Williams' word, who didn't listen to Daryl Morey's words and just made stuff up on TV? Daryl Morey said in an interview, all of the big trades we were making during the rebuild years of the Rockets, those were all trades that we were making during a rebuild that ultimately brought James Harden onto the team. He then said, this team already has 2 superstars, so you're not going to see as many trades. We're going to see these players in action and try to put the right pieces around them. Just go straight to the source. Don't listen to Jay Williams and Kendrick Perkins. Go straight to Daryl Morey. He already said it out loud. He's not trading Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid until he sees them play together on the court. I would assume for probably one season. Doc Rivers came here to coach Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. They know the main problem was Brett Brown. Was Brett Brown having control or the ownership having control? The main problem was the players that were being put around Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, and the analytics department or Brett Brown or whoever was making the lineup decisions was atrocious, and it didn't make any sense. That was the main problem. If I know for a fact that this team can succeed with the right players around it, shooters on the floor, not 2 centers stuffed in the paint. If I know that, what do you think Daryl Morey and Doc Rivers think? They know what they can do with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, and they're going to try it before they trade anything. And you already know you can't get James Harden without giving up Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, so the whole James Harden's coming here and we're not going to have to give up Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, it's not true. It's just not. I'm over it. I mean, I can't wait for the NBA trade deadline to get here so this stuff can stop. It's not going to stop. It's what people do. I get it. But come on, man. This is Jay Williams that said this. The same guy that said this. And this. It's just clickbait. Jay Williams is the new, NBA YouTuber that just says James Harden could be traded to this team. Or you know what? They don't even say could anymore. They totally lie in the headlines. They say trade for Sixers involving James Harden. Huge trade that will change the NBA. Awesome title, awesome thumbnail. Click, 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 click. Money, bank account. That's it. Well, I get it. We're bored. It's the off season, but everything's going to start to happen real soon. And one thing that's not going to happen, take my word for it, write it down, save this video, whatever you want to do, James Harden is not coming to the Sixers. Stop it. There is rumors that Russell Westbrook may be traded also, and I'm not even going to comment on if I want him in Philadelphia or not because his name is West Brick for a reason, and this team needs shooters. But the rumor is that it could be the Charlotte Hornets for Russell Westbrook. And look, the Charlotte Hornets have sucked for a long, long time. Russell Westbrook will sell jerseys and will sell tickets. He will not win you games. He's a bad decision maker. He's a bad outside shooter. He's probably a good piece on a championship team with somebody else making all of the decisions, but at the end of the day, Kevin Durant didn't want to play with the guy. James Harden didn't get along with him. I mean, are you starting to see a theme here? Nobody wants to play with Russell Westbrook. He shoots bad shots. You remember the OKC days when they were in the playoffs and Kevin Durant was the one that should have had the ball at the end of the game and it was Russell Westbrook jacking up bad shots? That's what he does. Nobody wants to play with him. I don't want James Harden on this team for certain reasons. I damn sure don't want Russell Westbrook on his team. But if he goes to the Charlotte Hornets, that'll sell them jerseys and tickets, but it won't win them any games. But Daryl Morey and Doc Rivers are not trading Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid. Stop believing the hype on TV. That's all I got for you guys, man. My name is DJ Eastwood. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button if you're cool. Hit the dislike button if you hate my guts. Don't forget to check out the merch. The link is in the description. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.